just wanted to make a quick video which is the top 3 data protection mistakes that Liberal Democrats make when they're campaigning. Now, mistake number 1 is leaving files that they've downloaded from Connect or Salesforce on their computer. Typically, you might have a download, you might have a zip file or an Excel spreadsheet or a CSV file filled with the data. And it's no good just to leave that lying around on your computer for anyone to find. You need to delete that securely. It's no good just deleting the file either. Actually, when you delete things on your computer and send them to a recycling bin and then empty your recycling bin, those files are still recoverable on the hard drive. They're still there on the hard drive, and someone can use recovery devices to get them out. So you need to securely delete it. And when you securely delete a file, the file gets overwritten with a load of random data, so no one can recover it. To securely delete a file, it's quite easy. You just need to install a bit of software that can do that. Most of your antiviruses can. So if you've got, say, AVG, which is a free download, you can just shred that and delete it, and then that file is gone for good and people's data is protected. Second mistake I've seen a lot of people do is that they will, once they've got their download either from Connect or Salesforce, they'll then email that data to someone else, but they won't secure or encrypt the file before they email it across. Now that means that anyone who's got access to the person you're sending it to's email account can simply open that file. Secondly, you've got no guarantee that the person you send that file to isn't going to forward it on to lots of other people. So you're basically sending a file out there into the internet without any protection on it, which is a big no-no. So the way you securely protect your file in Excel, you just go to prepare and you encrypt the document and you give it a decent password. It's no good then just emailing that password to someone either. You need to send it to them in a different method. I would recommend texting them the password, and then they'll get the text and they'll be able to open the file. Third thing I've seen, a lot of people use MailChimp for sending emails. Now, there's nothing wrong with using MailChimp as long as you follow the following steps, which I'm going to show you. And the reason you have to do this is that the laws around EU Safe Harbour have changed on data protection laws, which means you now need to get a particular agreement with, if you're sending your data to anywhere outside of the EU, you need to have an agreement with that company you're sending the data to ensure that they're going to uphold the same data protection privacy standards as exist within the EU. So to do that, you need to fill out a separate data processing agreement with MailChimp. This is free to do. You can get it from their About MailChimp and EU Swiss Privacy Shield page. You can find that just by Googling it and searching it. And if you click this bit, data processing agreement, you can enter in your MailChimp account and your email address associated with that account, and select the country you operate in and follow through a few steps, and you can get that separate legal agreement done with MailChimp. It doesn't cost anything to do, but it does ensure that you are then complying with the laws. So there's 3 really simple things you can do just to ensure that you're looking after our members and supporters' data properly.